early warning signs. Back to what you were saying, James. He said, man, this girl was talking to me. I was over at my cousin's house. She's from Mississippi. He sounds just like this. The girl was talking to me the other night, bro. And I was over at my cousin's house. She was trying to get at me. And she said, yeah, my last relationship, I had to bust my boyfriend's windows out of the car. He said, baby, hold on. Your application is already denied. Why? She say, why? What you mean? What you talking about? He's like, baby, you over here busting out windows. I only did that one time. It's like, bitch, if you did it once, you're gonna do it again.
Y'all? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time you watching. This is the Just Acting Up show, y'all. We've been gone for a minute, but we back up in that thing, man. Your boy Joffy. What's up, y'all? I miss y'all. We miss y'all. Chris, say what's up to the good people out there, man.
Now, we've been a long time.
Hey.
Didn't left you without a dope Chris to step. Okay.
I'll reckon with you, man. Mike.
My stance never changed.
What's up, Mike?
My stance will never change.
It's always that one homeboy out of the group that
just be right there. They ain't like, what the hell wrong with him? His stance never changes.
Like your boy fired up over there, like, oh.
Busting the verse and everything. He just like, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He's a sophisticated gentleman.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and staying locked in and watching the Just Acting Up show. Appreciate y'all for dealing with us as we took a little hiatus and took care of our business. Like I said, man, sometimes you just gotta take a break, man, and just wind down. Let your mind, body, soul, and spirit relax. But we are back at it. We back at it. So we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about a lot of things. California wants y'all to wrap it up. Me in Houston, Texas, we got our own little situation with the gun laws, but we're going to touch a little bit on what's going on in California. And also later on, have you seen Squid Games? Have you not seen Squid Games? We're going to talk about that a little bit as well, too. And what else has been going on in the acting and entertainment and music industry. All that and more, Just Acting Up show. Y'all stay like these. Situations and what's been going on in the nation, all that more, man. But before we get into all this talk about what's going on in California, entertainment news and everything else, we just need to do something simple, something, it don't take that hard to do. It's free. It's there for you. So what you do is go ahead, click on the like button on the comment section, write in your comments, whenever you got a little thought that come up, you're like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty funny. Do all that for us, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe for the Just Acting Up show, man.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't cost you nothing.
Don't cost you nothing, not a dime.
Yeah. Don't need no coupon. Don't need no discount code.
Nope.
It's just free. It's out there.
It's free. Yeah.
I mean,
it's one of the simple joys in life.
Yeah. Not too many things in this life that's not free. I mean, take advantage. So.
Exactly.
Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and get into it. So California, man. I'm thinking Red Hot Chili Peppers right now. So California wants y'all to wrap it up, man. They sent out this, that tripped me out when I saw that. I said, dang, man. California becomes the first state to outlaw non-consensual condom removal with Bill AB-453.
That's right. Remove that condom if you want to. That's your ass, boy. Now, just only you gonna get you a hot ass ticket or what? It's a ticket, right?
Man, I think it is. Sue the perpetrators for damages and punitive damages. They call it stealthing. You know how some cats, they be purposely impregnating these women?
Shooting the club up.
Yeah, shooting the club up. There we go.
They shoot the box up.
They go in with, protected, but then, like, oops, it came off. That
it just bust. It just now, but wait a minute. What if it do bust? What if it do pop? What if it do pop?
That is another thing right there too.
Like, come on, man. Like, what if it does pop?
Boy, that it's there because when you
there's some scenarios that can make that kind of tough to prove in court, because it's gonna become more of a he say she say.
It's gonna be a very
pop. No, yeah.
It sounds like a big mess to me right there, man. That's and like Mike, you saying like, well, if it popped, I mean, then it's he say she say, but it's like that's gonna be like I feel for some people. I feel for them. I ain't gonna lie. And it's on here. It is right here on social media right now on the the Shade Room posted this, and I'm reading something. The comments, I just love reading the comments sometimes, man. You just get so many crazy people. I don't write off in the comments. I don't got time to be arguing people all day. But okay, so listen to this. Sheesh, looks like Cali is. It says looks like Cali is the move. Let's see. I'm trying to find more of the. Y'all laughing and saying what the F to when this is an actual problem. What's wrong with y'all? It's sad that the law has to be made for this. So many comments. This needs to be nationwide because men be trying to trap women too, but y'all not ready for that conversation.
Just had that conversation.
Yeah, we really did. We just had that conversation.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I am married, so there's some condom popping days is over.
Hey, man, see,
I'm married. I don't know. I'm out this conversation. I don't know nothing about this.
Man, dude, like, it's one of them situations where, like Chris saying, it's a he say, she say, but it's, woo. Boy, judge gonna have a problem when they up in the courtroom if this happens.
That's gonna be one hell of a trial too.
Boy,
they're gonna be having to come up and down.
How you gonna
like the Florida voting cards back when Bush versus Al Gore.
How uncomfortable that is in court. So what position, if it really did pop, what position will you in?
Yeah, like you can't, like how you gonna judge what?
How do you know that he took it off or did not have it on initially?
Yeah, like I mean, it's one of them situations where I'm like, dang, dude, like, how far y'all gonna go with this?
Yeah,
I get the basis of what they're trying to do.
Right.
It's like I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard out there.
It is about to get real rough. So make you think like whoever you laying down with. Yeah. You
better communicate thoroughly.
Yeah, you better. You gotta get. Like, let me get you to sign this waiver real quick, so that way you can't testify against me.
It's gonna be a lot of conversation. It's gonna be a talking before we get this started out. Listen, is this consensual? Yes. Yeah. All right, cool. Hey, check this out now. Now, before we go up in here, this condom might pop. A whole game plan like you're in the Super Bowl. And when we get in here, this condom gonna pop. So I'm gonna tap you on your ass, as you know, condom pop, get off me. All right. So I'm just letting you know.
I feel like by the time we get into the future, it's gonna be like what somebody had made it was a sketch. Like they're gonna do like how they have Carfax, do like a human version of that.
Yeah.
Show me the Carfax.
Yeah.
show me your facts.
Yeah. Show me your facts.
Dang. So not only that, you got to worry about, like Mike was saying, like child support too. So they gonna hit you. They gonna hit you.
So with the child support next.
That's next, man. Dang, that's what. Woo. Well, let me go ahead and find me a nice little dime piece so I can settle on down, so me and her can chill out, and we just go ahead and get married, because I ain't got time for this. It's rough out here, man. It's rough. It's getting rough.
It's getting rough.
Getting rough. Yeah. We're raw.
Hey.
So I just think about this.
Start out here for a pimp.
Really, cheaper to keep her. Oh man,
Keep it,
so
keep it on.
cheaper, most definitely, man. Oh my gosh. All right, so moving on to more craziness that's going on in the world. So, basketball news. Um, y'all heard about this whole little ordeal with these, what I think it's 18 to 15 players or whatever that's got caught up in this mess,
Yep.
in this fraudulent scandal.
Yep.
So here it is right here. So it says 18 ex-NBA players charged in 4 million healthcare fraud scheme. So this article goes on. I'm reading this article off of News Nation. And so it says 18 former NBA players have been charged with defrauding the league's health and welfare benefit plan out of about 4 million, according to an indictment Thursday in New York. Federal prosecutors planned a news conference to describe the case that was brought in Manhattan federal court by late morning. 16 of the defendants were in custody. Dang, 16. Woo, coming for y'all. According to the indictment, the ex-NBA players engaged in a widespread scheme to defraud the plan by submitting false and fraudulent claims to get reimbursed for medical and dental expenses that were never actually incurred. Ooh.
This is gonna make a great Netflix.
You big dummy.
It's gonna be a great Netflix documentary.
Chris for a second. I'm like, you know, I hadn't read the story just yet until I just know I kept seeing Big Baby's video floating around with him eating fried chicken and all this money on a plane, and I'm just like, why? Like, why? Just
They go pick out the most ghetto ass picture and put that shit out there. I know this man got some better decent pictures than that, man, and they decided to choose that picture.
well, no, it was a video.
Well, video. They decided to choose that video. I swear the media ain't shit, man.
Oh, they not.
He was going hard too. I mean, he had boxing and all the sides over there, and pile of money in the back on a jet. I'm like, what's going on here?
You're supposed to be using that money for your dental and for your health or whatever little injury that you had to take care of. And you don't think they're not going to track where they get sending this money to?
Well, first of all, shout out to all of the NBA, NFL, NBA, NHL, because they said all of them part of, like, they have that coverage for the players after they retire. Mm-hmm. But because I didn't even know that they even had that accessible to them. You know, chiropractors, dental work, and something else, vision and everything. It's like, man, that's pretty cool. And they give them enough. What is it, like $2,000 or something?
I'm not sure how much, but I mean, it's good that they.
It's up there. It's a good decent amount of money. But on the bad side, this happens.
It's like I feel like Big Baby was the one that got him out. I'm sorry, after seeing that video, I feel like he's the one that got. Everybody else been kind of low key. I ain't seen no incriminating video, but got this dude here with all the Popeyes and all the money, balling out of control. You know,
Clinton Portis got into a situation like that with the NFL.
Wow.
Yeah. So similar situation, and he's waiting on to be sentenced. So, but I think they pick on Big Baby. They picked on Big Baby when he was in the league.
Mm-hmm. But you know, for him to have, he didn't have private jet contracts. He had maybe first class contracts sitting first, but he had private jet first. Like, I feel like that was the one that did it. I feel like that was the evidence. The camel, what is it? The straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
I think that was the video. That was like, I was like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. So pretty much they Frank Lucas their situation.
Yeah.
You
that was it. That was it. Was that the fur coat?
Yeah. Frank, you Frank Lucas your situation. You being discreet and you being cool, then you know you got a hold of some good piece of ass, and then okay, yeah, baby, go ahead, put that fur coat on you, put that hat on you, sit in the front row. And like, wait a minute, hold on, who was that dude right there? Looking at it. So
Yeah, exactly. Now wait a minute. Who is this guy to afford this damn fur coat
Yeah,
in the hood?
yeah,
He
man.
opened, he
You
opened
too.
up he opened up Pandora's box with that one.
Yeah, man. You
Yeah.
need to be loud, man. First of all, personally, you're supposed to be using that stuff for your health. And then on top of that, and I'm just looking at, and then I'm looking at some of these names where I'm like, okay, I don't know if they have any of their own little side businesses or if they, trying to invest their money in the right things or whatever. You know what I mean?
Bro,
So
Tony Allen in his career, he made $42 million.
yeah, and his wife
42
being
million.
indicted too.
Yeah.
So
$42 million.
you trying to get on, and see that's why I like it when they get these NBA players or NFL players and they have like a financial they have a financial class on how to invest your money the right way and teach you and school you. I know there's a lot of players out there that probably was like, oh, I ain't worried about getting paid. Look, man, sooner or later your body is not going to act. You can't do basketball and sports forever. Everybody's not Tom Brady. Everybody's not LeBron James. Everybody's not these other players that can put in the work for these multiple amount of years. That youth going to deteriorate over time.
Right.
So
Yeah, not just only years. You have to be Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and LeBron James stature. You could do that shit you could do it for many years as you want, but or you are Tom Brady and because look at Ryan Fitzpatrick. How long Ryan Fitzpatrick been playing football? He done played in almost every single team in the NFL.
so many decades, man.
I don't know about deck. I don't know. That's something to look up. But I do know he been putting in that work as a quarterback. He always get his reps and his PT.
Yeah.
He know his role. You know what I'm saying?
He know his role, exactly. So at the end of the day, nobody is you'll be blessed to get a long career like that, especially Tom Brady, because Tom Brady don't have to play. He can retire. Same thing with LeBron. LeBron damn sure don't have to play. He's a billionaire. He can retire.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just gotta manage your money right. Shannon Sharp said it best. Shannon Sharp, he was one of those tight ends, but he wasn't making that much money. He didn't make no $42 million like Tony Allen.
Well,
Go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say this is one of those things where also these, when they're in their prime or when they in their, in those contracts when they're playing and they have a certain lifestyle that they're living that costs so much. When you retire, if you're not like a LeBron or a Brady, there's gonna be some adjustments down the line you have to make. So if you ain't invest your money wisely, which may be where some of the other players that run into as well. They may be trying to maintain a lifestyle that they had when they were younger and was making like the money was bigger, the check was bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah. That's just a little note for everybody that's watching or for young kids out there watching. You can't do this stuff ever. You can't continue to go out to the club and ball out and have money to impress people. They get old real quick.
Yes, it do. I mean, yeah, it do. Shit. I used to go get them J's, but now shit. I ain't gonna lie, I still can get them, but it's just like you just think it's $200 pair of shoes.
Yeah.
Come on now. If it ain't your favorite ones that you've been wanting for years, it's like $200 pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's $200 pair of shoes. That's all I'm saying.
Telling you, man. If you're smart.
If you're smart. But yeah. Clinton Portis, he's facing 10 years in prison. He's waiting on to get sentenced. He pleaded guilty. So
God damn it, man. God damn it.
All money ain't good money, bro. This is how it goes.
They say, especially fast money.
Especially fast money.
If it ain't the lotto, that fast money is.
We was talking about that too. Me and Chris was like, man, when we break out into acting, what we gonna do when you get that first big check? I said, you know what? I'm gonna have one drink and then I'm gonna sit my ass down somewhere. I'm gonna go pray and I'm gonna find out what I can do with this money the right way. Cause you got a different tax bracket now.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Sit your ass down, so get a hope, calm down. Sit down.
Right, pay off any bills.
Yeah.
Make sure my parents straight, and
Just telling you, man.
invest that shit. Excuse me, mom. My mom, she watching.
Sorry, mom.
Invest that. Invest that money.
Yeah.
Let your money go. So people feel realize they're coming to money, and that's why you see those lotto winners and stuff. They're coming to money, and you hear stories about them losing the whole 100 million they don't won.
Yeah.
People don't think to make your money, let your money work for you. So take some of that money and put it aside and invest it and let it grow, and you know what I'm saying, and do other things with it. So that way you'll have some continual income just in case this falls off. Now you're still making money, or at least you'll at least be well off. You know what I'm saying? Because let me make 100 million and then I lose it all, I'll spend it all, and I'm back in the hood. Like
they're gonna have to put me in a crazy house.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to put me in a nut house.
Like I'm gonna definitely be looking crazy too. This big gonna go everywhere. You gonna see that receding hairline, like they ain't saying that for you. I lost billions of dollars within 2 days. Like,
now, in other sports news dealing with money and famous names, how y'all feel about the Kyrie Irving situation?
Kyrie.
he's always been a strange fellow.
He can ball, but yeah. So let me see. I think I just saw something earlier or yesterday about how he's able to practice with the team, but there's still some precautions that they have to take. Because like they were saying, there's some cities you can go to, some states you can go to where, the whole COVID precautions and everything, but some he can play in, some he can't.
Right.
And Stephen A. Smith brought up a point about, James Harden was talking about he never had a chance to experience free agency, so that might be going through his head and seeing how things go because Harden trying to win a championship.
Durant, you trying to win another one.
Yeah. And so it's like, man, like you finally at a team where you know that you have all the answers to get the job done. Just got to go through the season and then deal with that, whatever. But it's like Harden is looking at it to where like the clock is ticking, man. And, his youth is starting to, I ain't gonna say his youth is deteriorating, but when he finally left Houston Rockets and he go over to Brooklyn, that's when the injury really hit him because he's been healthy his whole career with us. He'd probably take a game or two off. So it was going through his mind like, nah, championship, title, now. So
that's why he made that move, his championship or bust.
Yeah. So it's like, I know all the NBA players, they got their views on the whole COVID and everything. And people tell me I'm gonna do my research.
Vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So
yeah.
I heard that he's going to be missing 15 million. 15, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to just put rumors and say I heard, but he's going to be missing some money. And the way how it's been going is by like 15 million. That's what he has on the line, and he's gonna end up losing. But once again, I say it again, that's rich people problems.
Yeah.
That's rich people problems.
Yeah.
I can't stand to lose $15.
Well, my thing about Kyrie is he thinks the earth is flat, so
yeah.
Think how you want to take that.
Yeah, that is true. He went back and forth with that man. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. We think oh man. I mean,
oh shit, boy, that's rich people problem.
Rich people,
Andrew Wiggins took that damn shot.
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins took that shot.
Yeah, he wound up. I guess. Yeah, he did wind up saying like, "I'm gonna go ahead and go get it done." I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I understand. Like I said, I understand people why they don't want to get it, but it's just coming to a point where you're gonna be missing out on what. Like same thing with us in acting. Like they pretty much said that, hey, if you want to be on set on this, pretty much if you want to get better roles or whatever, this is what they're asking for. They're asking for you to go get a COVID shot. Some people asking for a shot record.
Right.
You got to get. Some got to give. Something like.
I mean, listen. I respect you if you don't take the shot.
Right.
Hey, I don't look at you no different.
Right.
If you do take the shot, still don't look at you any different. It's your choice. You live and die by the choices you make. You know, I made a choice. All three of us made a choice. So at the end of the day, I don't look bad down in my choice. I believe I made a right choice. But if you feel like you're not taking a shot, it's your right choice. That's fine too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that you gotta live and die by the choices you make. And if Kyrie Irving stands is not taking a shot, man, stand by that. Stand by that. You know, and it is what it is. But I will say this though. To all you people that's like, oh man, I would do the same. No, you wouldn't. No, you would not. No, you would not. Kyrie Irving been out here making money. Let's be for real. I'm sorry, but you give me an opportunity to make that money, I'm taking that shot. I'm taking that shot. I'm taking that. Put that between my toes.
Take it and be done with it.
Take it and be done with it. Shit.
Going by my way.
Yeah.
I got 5 kids. I don't know why. I don't think Total Recall. I got 5 kids to feed. I'm like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. So moving on. Bubba Wallace makes history.
Hey.
Man.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Bubba Wallace.
Shout out to Bubba. Bubba Wallace makes history, becoming the first black driver to win NASCAR Cup Series since 1963. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I don't really get into NASCAR. I mean, hey, you're driving. That does take a lot to do it.
Around in circles.
Yep. You going around in circles over and over again. You got to worry about people driving. I ain't gonna say, hey man, I ain't gonna throw shade on nobody in their sport, bro. That's just me. I do see like, yeah, I wouldn't do it. But hey, man, boy made it. He accomplished something that and he made history. So shout out to Bubba Wallace on doing that there.
I used to play the Daytona video game years ago.
Oh yeah.
Those tracks, if I'm not mistaken, the laps, it's like 200 laps, 200 laps, 100 laps. So that's 200 times, over 200 times. If I'm not mistaken, it's 200 times. It's something to look up. Look that up. But
I don't know why I'm thinking about Iron Man movie. Was it Iron Man 2?
Yeah, Iron Man 2.
The Speedway, and the car flipped over into the stands. Why was the people still there? They were just still watching. They ran to the gate. Okay, I'm getting the topic.
No, you're good. Because it's something to think about, man. What they got to deal with. Like that's why they make sure like they do little pit stops and check this and check that, make sure that's good. You keep going and trying to catch up. So yeah, it's hey, I applaud them. I really do.
Shout out to Bubba Wallace one time.
Shout out to Bubba. All right, so this is a disturbing video that I'm looking at right now. That my 2 compadres sent me about the cop was doing an investigation, and they pulled this guy out of the car, and is it a paraplegic?
Paraplegic, yeah.
Yeah, paraplegic. He's a paraplegic. And so why did they pull this man over? I'm like, what is going on?
They didn't explain it. I don't know why. Why they pulled them over, but he just kept on saying that, hey man, I'm a paraplegic, and he's get out of the car, 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 and
get out the car. Yeah, it's like I can't stand up.
Yeah, I can't fucking stand up, and I don't understand it, man. If someone says that, you think that they're lying, and this was the dumb part. He said, however you got in the car is however you gonna get out of the car. You know, like basically saying like if you got yourself in the car, then you can get yourself out of the car. You know, but you see all of these things around the car because you know when someone is disabled and they can still drive. You see that.
Right.
And you still, it's stupid.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Doing too much.
Yeah, way too much. Way too much, man.
Yeah.
I feel for the brother, man. I'm gonna look into the story and see what's going on with it. But people use your common sense. If the man or somebody telling you what they are and what they got going on, there's no need to do that. Shouldn't much even escalate at all.
But, you know, I mean, common sense would be the thing to use if the cop just wasn't racist. He probably had a bias. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. You know,
Yeah.
because they don't give people of color like black people like ourselves, especially black men, the benefit of the doubt. You know, we already assumed the enemy, and you know, this dude is telling you he's paraplegic, and you just he got to be lying. You know what I'm saying? Just dragging him out the car.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
Sad stuff.
So he was profiled.
Pretty much. They come at us aggressive.
Yeah.
You know. But I know somebody finna get sued.
Yeah, but he about to pay for that. That's
And that Brinks truck is gonna be beep, beep, beep.
Tell you.
Back that Brinks truck up.
Yes, indeed. You most definitely will be paying me. You put me. No, hell no, man. Oh yeah. Have your badge.
What were they thinking? Because even when they took him to the car, you just see his legs just dragging. Clearly, he couldn't stand up or nothing. They just drag him like it ain't nothing. Like total disregard for the man's health.
Yeah, they put force in his back. He already a paraplegic. What you putting more insult to his injury.
Mm-hmm. Why would you do something like that? That's just stupid.
I feel like if would you do that to your grandmother or grandfather or even your wife, if you gotta ask yourself that question. You know, you got someone disabled in your family, and if a slightest you think, I think he is disabled, you gotta ask yourself, would you do that to any of your family members?
Nope.
Black or white officers? That's just a question you have to ask yourself.
Yeah.
Facts.
Straight up facts, man.
And if you feel like you wouldn't, but you did it anyway, you're in the wrong. So
people gotta do better. Even though I know they won't. Sad stuff, man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into the Critics Corner. So we're gonna talk about Squid Games. We play red light, green light, totally different now. Totally different. We'll talk a little bit about some movies that came out that we checked out. Venom. Did you see it? Did you not see it? What you thought about it? All that more. Stay locked in. Just Acting Up Show. Got the soul. I'm sorry. I'm having a moment. Welcome. I don't know what. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all gonna forgive me, y'all. We rusty, man. I'm trying to get we got all these other little things got going on with auditions and everything. I'm trying to get back into my group. Y'all don't mind us on the Just Acting Up Show. Trying to get back into our group.
Hey.
As Mike take a sip from his coffee. Oh man, so let's talk about this real quick. So before we talk about Squid Games, we want y'all to go ahead and check out Joffy's VIP room. Who's Joffy? Well, that is me, Joffy. Joffy VIP room, where we have more discussions about the films and TV shows. We go into, a little bit more. Then we go, we get into it a little bit on Joffy VIP room. We talk about these, having debates about movies and films and all that jazz. So yeah. Don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and check out Joffy's VIP room. And now, Squid Games. So, Mike, I know you say you only watched the first episode of Squid Games.
Yeah, just the first episode. Yeah. But from what I've seen, man, it's pretty decent. It's decent. It really is. It has its moments where it's like, whoa, what the fuck, But I'm sorry, Chris's mom. What the hell?
I know.
I'm gonna wash your mouth out.
But yeah, man, it's pretty good show, man. It's still number one. If I'm not mistaken.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. That's a month. If I'm not mistaken, it's been like a month now since it's been number one.
Yeah. I wonder if they took some. Well, I know they said what the writer had been working on it for like 10 years.
Right.
But then he finally sold it. But it makes me think though, because I think Netflix had came out with this show where they took like 100 people and they was doing like all these different experiments, these people experiments. And so it's like the same kind of thing. I was like, ooh, like it's kind of I wonder what that's kind of creepy after watching that show, because they'll have like 100 people and they'll have all these different tests and experiments. But it wasn't nothing to the extreme of Squid Games. But
Right.
True.
But it's like the same concept. They got all these people that had a number, they have their name, and like that. People from all backgrounds, whatever. And it's just like, whoa.
Yeah, man. It's deep, man. It get deep real quick, man. You think you're going in there, they say, yeah, come play some little kids games, whatever. Okay, cool, bet. Yeah, red light, green light don't hit different, hit like this. This hits different. It's
So, man, the power of they say money is the root of all evil.
Yes, it does.
The best and the worst in people.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it made me say, like, man, let me clear out my debt right when I get paid big, man. Let me clear my debt off ASAP, bro. I don't want no problem, man. I don't want it, man. Straight up.
But it's a good show, man. From that first episode, I'm like, okay, I can see where this is going. But it's just whenever I dig in a show like that, I want to stay still and just watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will be finishing that very soon. So, man, shout out to the guy that created that, man. He stayed down 10 years.
Yeah, man.
And he sold his computer. He sold all his equipment, but he hung in there. And it paid off.
10 years, man.
And not to spoil it I'm not gonna spoil it for you and people that haven't seen it, but just know at the end, it's one of those moments where you're gonna be like, really?
you know, like after all, you like, man.
After all that?
Yeah. I'm thinking like 10 years. So like I just hit my 10th year at my job a few months ago. And that's a decade, bro. Like that's a good minute, man. And that's why we always talk about, that's one saying when we say all you need is one yes. And just keep grinding out like that, and like you had to hold on to something. So I'm thinking about every time he goes to somebody to pitch it to somebody, and they say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that about it. He goes back into his bag, switch this up. Then finally somebody said yes, and it was Netflix. And that is why Netflix is winning right now. They just
they go there. They take those chances,
They do take those chances. And man, I saw a meme. Well, they even said, I think you posted, James. Somebody posted. I thought that was pretty cool. That they had a billboard in front of their main corporate office, and they say, "Never give up, never give up." Once upon a time, we were selling DVDs.
Yeah, man. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Right next
That's
to
how long I've been with Netflix, bro. They was selling DVDs.
Yeah.
I was with Netflix that long.
Dang, I ain't know Netflix was on.
Yeah, I can't remember commercials too. That's when it was like when you first get that first Netflix subscription, it was like about $7 or whatever.
Man, it was $5.99. $5.99. Boy, you go on the internet and you get on there, because man, that's how you see my gray hair. I do not care, I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, man, I remember you had to get on the internet because they didn't have no apps. Apps wasn't popping too much. Nah, they wasn't up. Blockbusters had came shortly after Netflix, but doing the whole DVD delivery at your house. At your home, they put that in the mailbox. And they come in 2 to 3 business days. You'll be on there selecting what your movies and your queues. Like, oh, this movie finna come out right now, man. I got it on my queue. They had video games too. They had it on their queue. And then all of a sudden, bro, out of the blue, they just had a streaming service.
Yeah.
They had a streaming service, and the streaming service had like, hey, you can get Netflix on your console. Or you can get Netflix on it. I didn't think it made it to cable yet. It was only consoles.
Yeah.
And then they used to sell like a little box with a remote control. Oh man, yeah, Netflix came a long way, bro.
Yeah, they did. They most certainly did. And sitting there backtracking a little bit, think about Squid Games. What's a childhood game that you would not want to play in Squid Games? Like
Hide and seek.
Oh my God, I'm really gonna have to watch this movie because I thought red light, green light was bad.
That's
Nah,
just the
bro,
first game.
that's just the first one, bro. It just make you think like, man, what childhood game did we play that you like, man, you already know that'd have been a wrap for you, bro. Like,
Hopscotch. That's something. Ooh, I already know. I got one. B word Spike. Remember that? Yeah.
Ooh, man.
B word Spike. Did y'all ever play that, Mike, growing up?
No.
Like if you said a word with a B, you smacked across the back of your head.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't know that's what it was called, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I had a homeboy that was so stupid. He kept saying the B word, and we just kept on. Like, what's
Yeah, back then we had them fades back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like all
that right there. All that right there. I'm talking about that all even. No, it wasn't no all even. It was the ball fade. The ball fade.
I'm talking about then if you in the lunchroom, people coming across from across the table, just like like that. Like boy, oh my God, horrible, straight up horrible, man.
I didn't know that's what they called
it. I'll never forget that one.
Oh man, don't play no Uno. Don't play Uno, and boy, you draw 4. Oh, you about to get like electrocuted or shocked or something like that. Something about to happen to your ass.
I was playing a teacher in Uno, and he offended me, saying, "Oh, you colorblind?" Because I was just throwing cards. I was just throwing cards out there on his. I was trying to get him because he kept hitting me with a draw 4. I said, "Man, I'm gonna get you, man." He said, "Man, are you colorblind?" I'm finna show you today. I'm finna get you out the whole deck.
I got your ass.
Yeah, I'm finna get you back. Cause you piss me off with all that damn stacking the foes and stuff. Come on now.
It reverse, come back to me. Draw 4. I got you. I'm about to light you up today, man.
Oh, I hate that when they hit you with the fold, draw 4 again, reverse back to me, reverse back to you, skip you, uno out. Oh my.
Well, Squid Game be lit, bro. Like, well, oh man, you lit for real, man. It's on for real. Oh my God, what a show! What a show, man. So, oh man, so I went to the movie theaters this past week. Me and my sisters took them. I treated them to it. Went to go see Venom. Went to go see Venom, man. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Chris, you seen it?
Not yet. I may go see it today. I'm thinking about. Well, maybe depends.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah.
I will say this, without spoiling it, but the whole movie from beginning to the end is a good 9. It's a good solid 9. But after those credits, right? You know how Marvel do? They after the credits, the little animation credit, then they have like the little mid, what is it called? Outtakes? Not
the end credits.
End credits, yeah, the end credits. That made it up. So it made it up to a 20. The whole movie to a 20. That's just that little 5-minute that it just went up. In my eyes. So it's like a 10. It just boosted up to a 10, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man. It was really good, man. Venom is hilarious.
So it's 2.
Yeah, it was fun. It is 2?
I'm asking.
No, I think it was only 1 end credit scene.
Okay.
Did you stay all the way to the end?
No, I didn't stay all the way to the end. But I saw that 1 end credit. So I haven't seen anything online saying it's 2 end credit scenes.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just 1.
Yeah, and it comes in early after they roll a few credits, whatever, and they show it, and I think they show it like right after, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't have to wait there that long.
No. But it's pretty good. Yeah, Venom was hilarious. I think this one was more funnier than the first one.
Yeah. His little side comments he be hitting you with while you just trying to go about your day. And you got this symbiote just talking to you. You're like, man, if you don't stop talking to me, people gonna think I'm weird and crazy. And that's what people thought he was. They're like, man, what you just say? Like nothing, man. I ain't talking to you right now. But, like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with this dude, man?
Tom Hardy did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he played Venom and he played his character. Like his character was Brock.
Yeah.
Did they set it up for him to I guess go be against Spider-Man or being a Spider-Man? Was that set up any kind of way?
Did they set up any kind of way? No, not really. Nah, they didn't.
I know it's coming at some point. They say
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming. But they didn't tease that right
not
there.
yet. Okay.
No, Chris.
No. No, they didn't. I was trying to think of Easter eggs and everything they set up, and I couldn't remember of any Easter eggs because the movie was going. I'm like, nah, I don't think they didn't. I didn't catch anything.
Okay.
Yeah, man, good movie, man. But yeah, check it out, brother. It's really good. It's a good watch. It's a great watch.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So moving on. So the other thing that is out right now that got everybody up in arms, or certain people up in arms, Dave Chappelle and his Netflix special called The Closer just came out. Did y'all get a chance to watch it?
No,
Oh, yeah,
I did.
Gotcha.
It's just funny. People grab the most minute thing of his act and blow it up to the biggest thing ever. But if they really watched the special, like they wouldn't have a problem with it, you know. I guarantee you, if they watch the special, it all makes sense. Because he's really not being transphobic or nothing like that.
No.
But people make it into that.
They are.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know who Dave Chappelle is and what he does, and how his comedy is, you haven't been following, go back and watch it. You'll see how his comedy is throughout, every comedy special. He said he made it plain as day on that special. He was saying this, saying that. He broke it down to a T to help people understand. So I'm not canceling Dave Chappelle.
I've been
And
trying to cancel Dave Chappelle since the blind KKK guy. They need to stop it. You can't cancel this, man. Come on, man. I remember R. Kelly was pissed, boy. R. Kelly was pissed. He was pissed. And it's funny because Dave Chappelle said this. He said, man, R. Kelly came up to me and he asked me, how you make a video like that? He said, nigga, how you make a video like that?
I was about to say it's better to be pissed off than be pissed on.
Yeah.
Shot, if you know what I'm talking about, R. Kelly. I'm sorry, y'all.
I think he said that too, if I'm not mistaken. But it is just, man, he tells the truth in his comedy, and I like that about him. But counseling him, come on,
no, that ain't gonna
stop it. That ain't gonna happen, bro.
Nah, man. His comedy is brilliant on how he sets up his storylines and his comedic and the punchline and everything. And he's actually teaching you and bringing some awareness to some things. Even with the baby situation, he brought some awareness with, like, if you really do look at it, it's like, it was funny.
Yeah, that clip. I wasn't that clip that I was supposed to, because like the baby killed somebody. He killed somebody. He ain't get canceled.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. The baby killed somebody.
After you found out that he killed somebody.
He said he killed somebody at Walmart.
Google it, you find out. And that's what I'm like, dude. So it's okay. And then I think it was Michael Blackson or somebody came out and said, so he actually incriminated him. He actually, he did not help him out. But the baby talk about it all the time on his songs, and ain't nobody do nothing about it yet. So I mean, it's like, what you want?
I know. I didn't understand Michael Blackson myself. I'm like, you must don't listen to the baby.
Yeah. So
it's like one of those things though. The people have agendas, certain agendas, and so if it wasn't pushing that agenda, certain things are going to help push their agenda forward. So that's why they pick and choose But you know, you can have an agenda to you know to bring awareness in this, but it's the way you do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like some of these things are becoming more of a what they call it. I can't think of the name of it. With a group of people, like a mob style. It's like a more mob style group mentality.
Right.
You know, I don't like that line. You said we all gonna go after him. I don't like what they said. We all gonna go out. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, y'all.
And the message gets lost in that and all that. You know.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're right, Chris. The message does get lost in all that, man. And it's so I'm looking at it to where so there's a certain level of cancel. Well, no, I'm gonna say there's a certain level of cancel to where they'll like, we welcome you back in or from what you did or whatever. R. Kelly is that canceled to where it's like, yeah, ain't no coming back from this, bro. That's a wrap. Ain't no coming back from this.
Okay, so I raised a question, right? Okay. I had asked my wife this question. R. Kelly, yes, R. Kelly music. How I want to say this. R. Kelly is not the only one that has skill. I'm not justifying nothing that R. Kelly doing. R. Kelly going to jail. He's rightfully so. He needed to be there 30, 20 years ago. Okay. But is it YouTube? I think took down some content of R. Kelly.
Yep.
Okay, so why they not taking down Jerry Lee Lewis music too?
Elvis as well.
Elvis as well.
Yeah. But it's like one of those things like,
let's keep it 100 here. Let's be clear now about this now.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, because
go ahead, Chris.
R. Kelly has been such a staple in music culture, especially R&B, hip hop, for so long. So a lot of our favorite records, even gospel records as well, he's written, produced on, and so I think people are having a hard time with separating the man from the music at this point, because that's what we have to do at this point.
Right.
You have to separate the man from the music. Because his contribution to our music is just is great. You know what I'm saying? He brought a lot to the culture. But you have to separate man from music.
That's true. That is absolutely true. And what I'm not saving up for R. Kelly at all. At all. Hey man, he needed to go. He been long time ago. And the people that kept it going with R. Kelly, his enablers, they need to go right along with him. Because you can't tell me that you've been around this man for so many years you didn't see this happen. You didn't see this going on. Okay. But that needs to happen also. But when you come down to the music side, bro, it's a whole lot. It is a whole lot of people, music that we all listen to in the door need to be taken down. If you go attacking R. Kelly music and his content, it's a lot.
It is.
Past and present.
Yeah.
That's real talk. I'm being honest. We ain't gonna be listening to this shit. We're gonna be banging on drums. We're gonna be banging on drums, and if you stop there with the music, we're gonna go to the movies.
Yeah,
we go to the movies now because they still got some people in Hollywood that's doing what they do.
And they said R. Kelly, he said
doing some dirty stuff.
He about to start telling it all.
Yeah.
Other people that's kind of just as grimy as him.
Ooh, I'm waiting on that.
Yeah.
If you make it, you remember what happened to what's his face? They hung himself.
Jeffrey Epstein.
And maybe may see some questionable stuff happen. So
ooh.
That man say he going out like Nino Brown. This shit right here bigger than Nino Brown. This shit right bigger than Nino Brown.
Fuck it up. Oh, y'all
gonna go.
Oh, y'all gonna go.
Oh, y'all gonna go. I told
you. That boy Kale said, man, I'm tired of this shit. Y'all got me doing these damn concerts on a regular daily basis in this daggone prison cell.
So I seen this one meme. It was like the dude who had been winning the prison talent show the last 4 years. He was like, damn.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that man been killing it. That man been killing it. Or Kelly finna come through there and shut that shit down.
Yeah, man. He said, I'm about to give y'all all my pain because I've been in this cell for too damn long.
And that raises a question. That raises another question too, bro. Like, if that's the case, then that's probably why R. Kelly been making it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Because he probably, you gotta think about it. Because we used to think like, man, he bulletproof. This man had, I swear to God, it's like, man, this man had a whole sex tape. What happened to that? Then all of a sudden it just went away. It's like, then R. Kelly dropped the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
What happened to that sex tape? That nigga supposed to be in jail right now.
Yeah, it always stays in your mind.
Had y'all two-stepping.
Yeah, had just two-stepping. Ooh, that two-stepping in the name of love go hard, but damn. He's supposed to be in jail right now.
One step, side to side. So I shouldn't be singing this man's songs anymore. But I'm just saying, man, the Boondocks, they said something about it too. They said, man, get some help for this man. But they turned that music on, boop, kept on jamming. I ain't gonna. I mean, we kept on jamming, but then and that's what it is. It's like, okay, so I I can't say we're gonna forgive you once, but we know about it. We like you said with Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis and all the other ones, and it's always stay in the back of your mind. And you hope that person can get some help and stop doing the wrongs that they do, but they keep on like, dude, like you just asking for it. You're not untouchable. We coming for you.
Exactly. I just think that they should leave the content of him because it's people's choice. If you choose to listen to R. Kelly, you know what he's about, then that's on you.
Yeah.
But if you go touching that music, you're gonna have to be pulling a whole lot of other shit. Because we listen to serial killers every day.
Yes, we do.
We listen to serial killers every day. Misogynists, we listen to them every day.
We listen to people that drug somebody so they can get, I ain't gonna say that person's name, but somebody.
Yeah, and they my favorite rappers, I admit that. But we listen to them every day. So,
yeah.
You want to take it there. Like I said, we'll be beating on bongo drums.
Yeah, we going to clear everybody out, bro.
Yeah, we will clear everybody out now. You want to go and do that now.
Yeah. People don't realize some of their favorite records was probably written by him. They don't even know it.
That is too. That's taking out the nucleus of music.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
One of Drake's songs on this album was co-written by R. Kelly.
Wow. See that?
So
look at that right there.
That's what it is.
Whatever.
Is what it is.
Oh man, yeah. So cancel culture is real. They not playing with you. Some people untouchable. Oh man. Speaking of, well, I ain't gonna say untouchable on this one. So I should have talked about this earlier when we were talking about football and basketball and all that. So this is an early acting the fool. I don't know if Chris, I'm sorry, I don't want you to have to wait. So when is enough when you're in a relationship with somebody? So ex-NFL wide receiver, Terrell Pryor, y'all heard about that?
Oh, yeah.
So let me read this. So he flatlined twice after, I hope I pronounced her name right, Shalaya Briston stabbed him in the chest. Flatline, twice. Then he wound up taking her back, got her charges reduced, and she served no jail time. Now, he is going to jail. Y'all know Halloween coming up, right? Now he is going to jail for throwing pumpkins at her for not wanting to leave a club.
Yeah. He wouldn't get acting a fool. The man is in love.
Well,
you stabbed me. I think we broken up at that point.
I think that's on the stance of breaking up. I think you stabbed me.
I mean, it's God damn it, my boy. Why would you see? You're gonna see some early signs with a crazy person early on, And you might want to take note of that. And then when it's time to go, you need to go. You need to get out. Sometimes, get some women or somebody will just put something strong on you. That loving can be real good. Hey.
Yeah, but not that good.
Not that
good. That's being dumb.
Yeah, you just asking for it. You playing for it. What's that Bible? Oh, sometimes I think about the Bible with Samson and Delilah. And if y'all know the story, if you don't know the story, I'm gonna have to let me give you a little crash course on it. Pretty much Samson was the strongest man out there. He whooping, Philistines, all that stuff. And then, hey, he was strong and he had his hair flowing, luxurious locks or whatever. But they said, okay, we're gonna get something for you, Samson. We're gonna throw Delilah at you. And Delilah put that thing on you. Yes, it was nice and strong. And every night after they got down and got busy, Delilah would ask Samson, where do you get your strength from? Every night. And every time they would come in and try to kill Samson or capture him or whatever, it didn't register to Samson, why this woman keep asking me about this? Signs right there, brother. Finally, she got a hold of Samson, and then, hey, he told him straight. He caved. He caved in because that thing was just hitting it too good. She put that extra little bit of on Samson. Finally, Samson cracked, and he just, he cracked. And he said, "It's in my hair. You cut my hair. I can't do nothing." What happened to Samson? They wound up getting that boy, and we knew the fallout. He asked God for strength one more last time. Pillars and all things crashing down him and the Philistines and all that. And yeah, but the early warning signs was right there.
Why did he not pay attention to it?
They right there. Clear as day.
Why would he not pay attention to all of that?
All of that. She did some early things early on, and that was what else do you need? If she stabbed you in your chest 2 times, bro, my boy.
Man, I saw that and I just skimmed right through. I had to read it again. I'm like, really?
Well,
But sometimes I just glance over stuff and I'm like, hold up, am I tripping? Wait, what?
Am I reading this right?
Excuse me, what?
what?
You say what?
Excuse me, what?
Oh.
Okay. Hey, man.
Yeah, man. So.
Hey, funny story. Since you said that, there's a guy that used to work with me. Man, he was just hilarious because he went through so many relationships. And early warning signs, back to what you were saying, James. He said, man, this girl was talking to me. I was over at my cousin's house. She's from Mississippi. You sound just like this. The girl was talking to me the other night, bro. And I was over at my cousin's house. She was trying to get at me. And she said, yeah, my last relationship, I had to bust my boyfriend's windows out of the car. He said, baby, hold on. Your application is already denied. Why? What? She said, why? What you mean? What you talking about? He's like, baby, you over here busting out windows. I only did that one time. It's like, bitch, if you did it once, you're gonna do it again.
History shows. Again, get that app again. Yeah.
Hey.
Again, somebody's gonna make that app, the facts, the like Carfax, people facts.
He say, bitch, if you did it once, you gonna do it again. Oh shit.
That boy said denied, access denied for real.
He said, baby, let me stop you right there. Your application already denied.
Finished the application. Didn't even get to submit it. Didn't even press okay.
boy said, forget this, man. No, man. Just saying, bro, like, boy, I ain't taking no chances. Oh my God, dog. I'm crying. Oh my God. Just
Shout
saying.
out to Marlon Henry, man. Marlon Henry had me cracking up laughing. Boy.
Application already done.
Application. We gotta get a shirt made like that now. Application already denied.
Yo, maybe let me stop you right there. Your application already.
I can picture him going like, hold
Hold
on.
on. You busted out windows. Hold on.
That was too hard for my stuff.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm telling you, man.
But it's about the potential. Yeah, you potentially may be breaking out my windows.
Yeah, you got potential. Let me shit. I'm gonna have to go get my windows fixed. Stop you.
Not.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, that was hilarious as hell. Oh man, it's just like with Martin off of Thin Line Between Love and Hate. You getting down really good with it. Hey man, she sure told you I killed him. The whole music stopped. You go back and watch that scene. The whole music cut off.
No.
She said I killed him, and he's like.
But look at the timing though when she did tell him. She tell him when they was getting it on. Ain't no dude thinking with this head when they getting it on. I'm just saying, like she picked the just gonna slide that in there like it was. Oh yeah, by the way, I killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like he don't really hear that, you know.
Like you were there getting it real good. She slid that in. She's like, I need to tell you about my last boyfriend, husband, what up? Like, yeah, what about him? What you do to him? I killed him.
See, it didn't hit him till after the fact because now he in his right mind. He was like,
yeah.
Somebody.
No, the whole music stopped, bro. Like that nigga.
I tell him in the throes of passion. Oh, I killed him. He ain't thinking about that. He think about killing something else.
Exactly.
And the only thing he got up and the boy said, well, you had to do what you had to do, huh? Yeah. And she got right back on top of you. Yeah.
God.
Oh my God, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Boy.
You know, just slide that in there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, did you get the coffee? Like, it ain't that type of I killed.
No, okay. All right.
It's gonna be hard to say, get off me then. Nah,
yeah,
get your ass off me.
Get the Herculean strength right up there. Hold on, let me get my leg real quick up there and push her off and just get your ass off. Oh my God. And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. All right, y'all. So as I try to come down, oh man, we about to get into there's some candidates out there. There's some candidates out there.
Oh yeah.
Just acting a fool. Y'all stay locked in. Oh man. All right, y'all. Give me laughing and cracking up. Oh my God, boy. So this is a segment called Acting a Fool, where there are lucky candidates that we select who gets the award of acting a fool. So Chris, take it away, brother.
Well, first candidate goes to this man and woman. Well, they're suing Geico for $1 million after claiming they had sex and contracted an STD from the man in the car that was covered by the insurance provider.
Oh, hell
according
no.
to the Daily Mail, the woman who is identified as the initials MO, claims she and her then partner, who's identified as the initials MB, had unprotected sex in a 2014 Hyundai Genesis in late 2017. In 2018, MO was diagnosed with human papillomavirus, or HPV, for short, which she claims she contracted during the car rendezvous. The woman has now submitted a coverage claim to Geico for $1 million because the vehicle, which was under the other person's MB's name, is insured by the company. Now, however, this past October, was it 4th? It was reported as well that Geico called the lawsuit a sham and filed their own countersuit. According to the Daily Mail, the MO entered legal talks in 2018 with MB without the company's knowledge. The two reportedly reached an agreement in a state court that allowed the two to collect $5.2 million, which she can collect, if at all, only from Geico though. So court documents do show that with her latest lawsuit, the woman is now seeking an additional $1 million from the company. Just greedy. Now, Geico did file another counter lawsuit with the U.S. District Court and District Court of Kansas, asking to have the eyebrow-raising lawsuit thrown out. Geico is also accusing the man and woman of conspiring to capitalize on a sordid situation they themselves created and challenged them to publicly identify themselves, which it is the case now is in federal court. It's being presided by the U.S. Court of Appeals in the 10th Circuit, and many people, they said that many people would prefer to keep the details about their sex lives private. The 10th Circuit has repeatedly made it clear that the risk of the party may suffer some embarrassment by being named in the pleadings is not enough to allow them to proceed anonymously. So they may have to reveal their identities, but the judge has yet to make a final ruling on the case.
Well, that's confusing.
Open and shut case. Y'all ain't getting your money. Go sit your ass down somewhere.
The fact that they gave him some money and they asking for more money.
Dude.
Wait a minute, they gave them some money, 5.2 million, you say, right?
5.2 million.
So they already got money from it.
Right, they reached an agreement in a state court that allowed them to collect 5.2 million.
So it wasn't like they showing them the way they got paid.
Right. So what they're filing now is for, because they said they received 5.2 million, which they can collect from Geico, only from Geico. But with the latest lawsuit, the lady is now asking for an additional $1 million.
They got to be from the mountain of concussions. Because they look, are you fucking serious? And hell no. Get your ass.
6 in the car. At least have it let it be a 2021. 20 year that took place, 2017? It wouldn't even.
How is that Geico's fault though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all already finessed them, which is the most craziest finesse I ever. That's a reach, and you was able to get 5.2 million out of it. Now you coming back in there and trying to get something else.
People be suing for the most ridiculous shit.
Man,
Out the box.
I'm gonna sue Payless for Pro Wings for all that traumatized, and when I had to wear Pro Wing shoes in elementary school, I'm gonna sue them. That's on I'm gonna sue y'all.
For embarrassment.
Yeah, for embarrassment.
I wouldn't be surprised somebody watch this show and say that, oh, that's a good idea, and go do it.
I know, right? Man, you heard it first. You know it. You better look this shit up. But hey, man, look my Instagram up. I came up with this. We're gonna be in court together.
Everywhere. You'll see, like, man, I'm suing McDonald's. I asked for a regular fry. They gave me a regular fry, but it was only like 2 fries in there. It's gonna be just the most.
Oh, I should have sued Whataburger last night. I'm gonna sue Whataburger last.
I got at the club at 2 a.m. and Whataburger was still open, and they took forever to give me my milkshake. And they said the milkshake machine was working, and now my milkshake don't look properly. And I drank. And it gave me the bubble guts, and now I'm suing because I had to definitely.
Yeah. I'm gonna sue McDonald's. Their goddamn ice machine is always broke.
Well, no, according to that one guy's post, he fixed it when the social media shut down the other day.
we need to sue. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it.
Don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it.
Cause I do it. And where y'all think that story took place in? What state?
Missouri.
Yeah, actually, right.
What?
I knew it. I got one right, man. I got one.
Exactly.
didn't even look at that story, man. I got one right.
Yeah.
That was random. Okay.
First day back, Mike owned it, man.
You know, Mike always want to guess where the stories take place. That's his first one. He finally got that one. Okay. Well, I do have another one. That's a trip, literally. A man fell down the stairs at a Cleveland home when he tripped over a pair of his then fiance's shoes. And the Court of Appeals was held actually this past Thursday, where Mr. Johns Walworth suffered several broken bones, racked up more than $80,000 in medical bills after he fell down his now wife, Judy Corey's basement steps in February of 2018. His attorney argued in court filings. Walworth said he didn't see her shoes because he was carrying a box of vinegar into her basement for her. Yeah, he sued his wife.
Oh, hell no.
And so a 3-panel judge at the 8th District Court of Appeals held Thursday that Corey's shoes were open and obvious, and a person taking reasonable precautions would have been able to spot them. Then Mr. Walworth and his, I guess, wife known each other for decades, and they began dating in 2015, got engaged in 2017. And so the date of the incident, he tripped and fell, was February 18th of 2018 when he was visiting her house. And she asked him to carry a box full of 1-gallon jugs of vinegar to her car, to the basement. And so he lugged the box through the back door. And when he stepped with his left foot on a pair of black and gray shoes that Corey left on the landing at the top of the basement, he said he lost his balance and his right foot caught the lip of the stair tread. He tumbled down the stairs. He broke his bones, his leg, arm, and hand. He underwent 3 surgeries with the physical therapy for several months after the fall. He filed a lawsuit against her in 2019. The in-court filing, his attorney argued that Corey created a dangerous condition in her home and failed in her duty as host to protect a social guest from those conditions. This is all real, folks. And so now Chamberlain, which is the attorney, described the fall as tragic and violent. He wrote that Mr. Walworth, of course, incurred all those medical bills and lost more than $18,000 in income because he couldn't work for several months. The wife, she actually testified, and during her deposition, she said she regularly leaves her shoes by the back door and did not think to warn Mr. Walworth about them. She said she did not see him fall, so she couldn't be sure if he tripped over her shoes. Mr. Walworth's attorney said if she thought it was her fault that he fell, then she should compensate him accordingly. And so it came down to the wife's insurance company argued that her shoes were out in the open and did not constitute a danger that a reasonable person could not have avoided. Had Mr. Walworth used ordinary care and simply looked where he was going, especially given he was about to go down a set of stairs, he would have easily seen the shoes on the floor. And so pretty much it ended with the 8th district sided with the wife, and her attorneys writing for the panel said that the husband failed to show factors that was out of his control and prevented him from seeing what would otherwise have been an open and obvious condition of the pair of shoes. And fun fact, they both got married to each other back in May 2019 while all this was going on, more than a year after the fall, and remain married today. But yeah, they finally settled the case this week. So yeah.
The mere fact that they still got married. I wonder how that conversation went about.
If loving you is wrong,
How do you sue somebody in the same house with you? The money's going to the same place, you're just changing hands.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you.
Man, they letting me know something right now, man. I should. Ooh, it's a one person here I need to sue big time. I bitch her took her to court. Man,
Don't do it, Mike.
But they stayed together though. They never broke. They stayed together.
Stayed together.
Oh man. If I cry, you cry, we cry together.
But they still stayed together. That's why I don't understand.
Make it make sense, right?
Make it make sense. It's so many things that go into that. It's like, why would you okay? All right. I'm sorry. I was laughing while you was talking about the story, Chris. I ain't gonna lie. I was laughing because I'm like, dude, like, so you gonna sue your wife, and it's kind of like you gotta deal, like you putting each other in a predicament financially.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the one person really winning is the lawyers. He's that dumbass.
Yeah, so I'm like, what about through sickness, through health, and then you can help him and nurture him, get him through physical therapy and everything else. Like, babe, I'm sorry. I mean, it's like, I'm sorry. I didn't. This it's just an accident that happened.
How's it going to sleep though? Like, all right, I'm gonna sue your ass.
Like,
Good night.
I know, right?
Good night to you too.
I know, right?
I'm gonna see you in court in the morning.
She gonna be in that kitchen. You know she mad because you hear her throwing shit down. Boom, 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 boom. Throwing pots in there in the sink. Boom.
Like, okay.
Can't fucking believe you.
And then then again, they stay in the same house. So
That's what I'm saying.
you riding the court with me? I'm riding the court with
Y'all,
you. It's like y'all arguing, but still pleasantry is.
Yeah, I know. I know. And then when you come back from court, be like, "Ha! You thought you had me today. You did. Now what do you want to eat?"
That's what I'm about to say. You still could dinner, right?
I need to know what they do for a living because there's a lot of wasteful money right now. A lot of wasteful money.
They gotta pay some court fees, lawyer fees.
Yeah. That don't make
Exactly.
no
You should have watched this step.
Yeah. Like, you still going to the family reunion, right?
Right.
You're gonna be looking at him at family reunion like.
Yeah, every time you still cooking dinner, right?
I would be that asshole family member and be like, so how's the court date going? Who's winning this battle?
Yeah.
And then two crazy guys and girls.
But tell me, how does it work? If he would have won, I mean, it's just going from one hand to the other in the household. You ain't have to go to court for that. Just give me a few stacks.
Yeah, like if you want to do it like that, or like, hey, help me pay this off, because y'all are together. Y'all do this together, like, so.
Lord, please don't ever let me get to that level of petty in my life.
Ooh,
there's some petty people out here today. I see.
That's tough.
That is right there. I'm like, dude.
That is.
I'm gonna say Boston.
Boston. What about you, James? What you think?
I'm gonna say Boston.
You gotta pick the mountain of Caucasus. You gotta think about it. Think about it now.
Massachusetts.
That's in Boston.
It's Boston.
It is in Boston.
Yeah.
It is in Boston.
Try again.
You see how my mind is.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Massachusetts.
You gotta go up north.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give y'all a hint.
My stupid ass. Massachusetts. Dang, Massachusetts. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're right. It is in Boston.
It's in the Midwest.
I already said Oklahoma.
Dang, that would be my pick.
I said the Midwest.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Just Acting Up show. You see how we are. The school system failed us. Y'all stay in school. Y'all
the school system show. Goddamn,
we embarrassing ourselves right now.
The Midwest. He said Oklahoma.
We embarrassing ourselves right now. We are embarrassed. It's still early in the morning.
Nah, I ain't gonna blame no early in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let me go back to grade school and remind myself. What's 2 + 2, James? 6. Ass motherfucker. Show ass up.
That's hilarious.
I'm not blaming in the morning. The school system has failed us. Yeah, I need to sue something since everybody's suing shit. I need to sue something shit.
Oh, that's
all right.
That's the quick questions. Like homeboy, that's that video you sent, Chris, when homeboy asked that girl, what is a decade?
She was out of there. Oh yeah.
She
said like 2 years. Like, what is a decade? What is 2 years?
100 years or something. She was saying something. No, he asked him what a decade
was. A century. So
yeah,
what is a century? It's 2 years. Yo, stupid. Like, no. Oh
Hey,
my God.
on a side note, before we move on from this, I'm not even gonna lie. When people ask that and you know the answer, you kind of second guess yourself, or maybe that's just me. My son one day in the morning was like, "What is that green stuff on the branch?" I'm like, "What?" I got pissed off from that. What? It's leaves. No, that green stuff that's on the branch. I'm like, what is you talking about? Green stuff on the. I almost whooped his ass that day.
Oh, man.
That shit pissed me off. Cause you second guessing me now. I don't.
Like, I don't know if I'm gonna ask Daddy no more questions. He don't know nothing.
I say, boy, the fuck. I told my wife this shit. She say, don't pay him no attention. He just trying to manipulate you for you to talk. That ruined my whole morning up, bro. Cause I know goddamn well there's leaves on there. What is you talking about?
Oh man, we fucking up this morning, y'all. Oh my God, we messed up.
That's why they got shows like "Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?"
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like some stuff, that stuff though, you forget some stuff though that you get, there's a lot of information to retain over 30, 40, 50 plus years and all that,
Especially when you're an adult, because now all you know about is bills, and try to have some kind of social life,
Oh man.
You forget all about the basics. But I'm gonna say Chicago. We're gonna end it like that. That's my final answer.
What's your final guess in the Midwest?
I'm gonna say Cleveland, Ohio.
You're right. It's Cleveland.
What?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, I made up for my stupid ass comment then. Actually, no, I didn't.
Where the pit resides.
I ain't made up for.
Yeah, we both failed school system. I said Boston. You gonna say Massachusetts?
That is Boston.
That is Boston.
Oh, shit.
I swear to God, I thought that Oklahoma. You said Midwest, you said Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I said Midwest. Okay, so what is Oklahoma then? Shit, above Texas?
It's right there in Texas.
That's like that could be considered west. West.
I need to know, man.
It's
the leaves on the branches again, dog. I swear I thought I had a grip on my. I was so pissed that whole day. I'm like, this boy done fucked up my whole day, man.
Oh man.
When I dropped him off, I'm like, boy, you get your ass about.
Get out. Somebody whoop his ass. Oh my gosh, man. There's so many.
Now I got to know the state. I had to look up the regions.
Boy, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, baby. Fucking.
Boy, it's some.
Shit, you got me all.
It frustrates you, dog, because you second guess yourself.
I was in there trying to look up the state regions now. Like, hold on.
You thought you had a grip on life. Like, man, I know exactly what was green on those branches. I always thought that Oklahoma was the Midwest. I don't know what the fuck is up and left for the right side down now. Damn.
Like, dog, you get so mad, and it's something that you just get so mad. Like you just like you said, I'm over thinking about bills and what I'm eating, work and the gas and
now I gotta worry about these goddamn.
Actually, this stupid ass question like that.
Yeah. Like, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, Oklahoma is to be fair. Yeah, Oklahoma is right above Texas, right? Yeah, so it touches it's like at the border of the Midwest, but they're Southwest. They're considered Southwest.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I had to look that up. I mean.
Okay. My elementary school, you get ready. You getting a lawsuit coming your way.
Oh my God.
Dang, I had to look that shit. That was bothering me. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
we're Googling it.
That's what I'm saying, dog. This shit
Well,
was
yeah,
so frustrating, dog. I was like, I know goddamn well.
Which is the most simplest things, and you like, wait, hold on, wait. Let me make sure real quick, so I'm not messed up.
Sure.
Oh my
I ain't been in school for a long time.
God. I mean,
Make you say, man, and I was a geography minor.
see, see? All right, y'all. After y'all saw how crazy we are on the Just Acting Up show, we're gonna get into another segment. We're gonna talk about the battle snacks. So y'all stay locked in, Just Acting Up show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Balancing Act. Before we continue this, I just want to talk about this. Well, I'm sorry. Trying to get a hold of this because it's something in our society that we always do this, and this is everybody is victim of this. So when a celebrity or somebody is going through something, we tend to some more than others do deserve these just karma gets them. Karma just gets them. But for this young man, this dude right here, he's been going through some things, and the person I'm talking about is Orlando Brown. We all know him from, That's So Raven. That's what he's most known for. He played 3J on Family Matters. He was on Major Payne. He was the little boy on there. Well-known child actor who was really, he's very talented, very talented. But we know that he was going through some things over the years. The music video he put out there, or post something on there, or the interviews he had. Clearly the man has some issues, and we all are victim of it, some more than others, making fun of the guy. But then also all of us were saying like, nah, I think that dude really needs some help. So he got some help. So I'm reading this right now. This is from Yahoo News, and it says that we are rooting for you. That's So Raven star Orlando Brown's fans celebrate after finding out he gave a testimony about overcoming his drug addiction. And it goes on to say he's getting praise from fans after they realize a year later that the actor not only overcame his drug addiction, but also gave his life to Christ. With the former That's So Raven star's 4-month-old Smiled on Me music video surfacing on Twitter on Thursday, October 7th, many fans are learning for the first time that Brown beat his drug addiction in nearly 8-minute music video. Brown stumbles into a grocery store, clearly troubled, when the store clerk comes along and kicks him out. He then hears gospel music coming from a church and walks in to find his wife on stage, bent over as she is praying. More and more. I didn't know he was married. So, and that's beautiful to me that he's, to get through his addiction, get married, have a kid, give his life to Christ. And he's not getting enough attention as he did when he was going through his trials and tribulations and all that. So shout out to him. I'm happy for him. And I know you just can't straight up kick an addiction. Everybody dealt with addiction in some form or fashion, and not only being drugs or some other things. And we know that addiction always coming knocking it on your door. So it's an everyday struggle, everyday battle. So I think it's beautiful that he has a wife that's right there beside him to get him through this, as well as his sponsors or whoever else helps him out with this. And it's great. It's awesome. I just love that he got some help. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that and give that man some roses, give him his flowers now, and say, hey man, keep striving, brother, continue to get help, and keep living a healthy lifestyle, man.
Yeah, man. Awesome, man. I'm proud of that man. I remember the last video I seen of him when he was wilding out. To now see that, in the church, hey, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
He looks healthy, man.
Yeah, he do. Not too many outlets. I know the Shade Room, they touched on it, and they showed them a couple of times. They just didn't show the negative side about him. But yeah, all the other outlets, man, it's not entertaining. It's not entertaining as much as when you recover. What was entertaining was him wilding out, saying things about Raven Simone, and I remember it wasn't that long ago. This man was going back and forth, just back and forth,
Yeah.
back and forth. He was on live. He was getting in the fights. He was man, he was just everywhere. He picked up a buzz off of negativity, and it's like you hear nothing now. But you go on his page and you see how great he's doing. They don't air that, but that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing with this platform, and I'm glad how we do it. It's not a smear campaign. We don't get on here and we don't be spreading lies, or we might have something inaccurate, like we haven't did our research in depth, but we always put a disclaimer on it, like I don't know for sure, and we do our homework as much as we can, and if we don't know, then we just don't talk about it. You understand? Because it's enough of that smear campaign with Black men and women as it already is, you know, and we just not in the business for that. So yeah, absolutely. I'm glad for Orlando Brown.
Yeah, man. Straight up, man. They said it was his fiance. But they can read the article on Yahoo News. So, she told him about this place, and then, he went to go get help, and that's beautiful. That's awesome. So yeah. Same thing with Lark Voorhees from Saved by the Bell. She was going through something. People was like talking bad about her. You just never know what another person was going through. Chadwick Boseman, they didn't know they were talking about how he got skinny and all that, and then didn't know he was dealing with colon cancer.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Especially Lark Voorhees as well too. Glad she got some help. There's a lot of people out there that's like going through some stuff, man. And like Mike said, we do have our moments where we talk about this and laugh and everything, but there are times we are serious about this and have to get people that we have to applaud them when they go through these things and say, hey, we proud of y'all. So yeah. And for viewers out there, if y'all going through something, y'all get the help that you need. Get the help that you need. It's not easy. We understand that. So when you just, I don't know where else to spend that, but yeah, just get the help y'all need, man. Get yourself healthy. Y'all's clapping in. Yeah. Oh man, what a show. We back in this thing. We got some guests coming and everything. So if you are watching the show right now, which I hope you are, you are since you're here. If you are in acting, you're directing, all that, music-wise, inboxes let us know, hey, you want to be a guest on the show. We had like all these guests that came through. We very talented. We got some talented people that we know of. Come on, be on the show, man. Come talk to us. Come chop it up with us, man. Have a good time. Just Acting Up Show. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's right there. Right there. It's easy. It's easy little link, easy little click right there. And tell your friends about us. Also tell your friends about the Joffice VIP room, where we go into more in-depth talk about movies, TV, all that. Joffice VIP room and the Just Acting Up Show. Just Acting Up Show is on Spotify, Pandora, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, fan base. We are also on
Apple.
What's the other one? iTunes as well too. I'm always forgetting something. We're on so many. So you have no excuse to not subscribe.
That's right.
So before we get out of here, man, that one video that's going around, the whole little viral video, I want you kids to sit y'all ass down. Stop attacking these teachers. Come on, y'all.
These kids and these attacking these teachers, man, they better stop it, because some of these teachers, that one teacher put out that release to them, letting them know like she ain't the one to play with. She said she was in the Nuck and Buck era. Matter of fact, go ahead, tell them about that challenge that's been going around, James, and I'll tell you what the teacher said.
So pretty much it's called Slap a Teacher challenge.
The Slap a Teacher challenge.
Yeah, slap a teacher challenge. Now, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, some of these teachers are the wrong ones to mess with, and you will get your ass whipped quick with the quickness.
Yeah. So you don't want to do that. This is from Miss Nan Bailey. She wants to let the students that are playing those slap a teacher challenge. She wants them to know, students, I understand that in the month of October, you're supposed to go to school and slap a staff member. But what TikTok is not explaining to you is the adults in your building grew up on Nuck If You Buck, Lil Boozy, and all of Lil Jon. And every East Side boy, the only thing professional about us are these little teacher outfits. We have been training for this day since the State Department granted our license. And with a bunch of clapping emojis, she said, we want all the smoke. In summation, find y'all something safe to do. Abort mission, beloved, namaste.
And there you have it. There you have it. And
Straight
yes, well, we are all a part of that Nuck and Buck era. Yeah, we used to go to clubs to just look at fights.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, literally. We come from the parking lot pimping area where it goes down, and we would stand right there to see it all unfold. So yeah.
Yes.
We about that life is what you're telling you. We about that life.
About all that.
We are the ones who made songs like that. Do what you do, but wash my shoes. You will get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, man. Do something. What's the most safest thing to do? It's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Do that. Put that energy towards something that's safe.
Yeah.
Do that.
Go home and make some pumpkin spice.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Don't do nothing.
Watch the Just Acting Up on.
That's what I'm about to say.
You know, hey, shit, we, you know,
there you go.
Get you a laugh in.
There you go. That's safe.
That's really safe.
You're at home, aren't you? Okay, let me stop.
You gonna come across the wrong teacher, especially the coaches too. Yeah, they stay ready. It's always the coach breaking up the fights. So yeah, don't get your ass with kids. That's our lesson for the day. Chris, any positive notes, or is that the positive note?
Or is that the positive note? We ended right there. That was very positive.
That was positive.
Don't nuck if you buck.
There you go.
Okay. The positive quote of the day. If you want to be happy, do not dwell in the past. Do not worry about the future. Focus on living fully in the present. Boom. Food for thought.
I dig that. Nice, man. Appreciate it for that positive message, positive note. So we are done. Y'all stay tuned till next time, and we'll see y'all. Y'all be safe out there.
Yes,